He's had thousands of patients cross his desk over the years, impacting many in and around Lloydminster. Now, local vet Dr. Daryl Hanley is celebrating 25 years working in the border city. Brian Lentz has more.
Dr. Hanley started at the Lloydminster Animal Hospital fresh out of college in 1992 and says there's no place he'd rather be.
I mean, I can't imagine another mixed practice where I could be as happy as I am here with the level of medicine, surgery, the team, that we built over this many years. That's why I've never left. It's home.
He says throughout the years, it's been more than technology that has evolved.
There has been a real change in how they're managed with fewer cows in the area. There's been a shift towards more herd health programs, prevention rather than the fire engine treatment of a single animal.
Dr. Hanley has been involved in many community groups through the decades, and both customers and coworkers say he has a way with people and animals.
We've had some problems with some calves in the past with medical issues, and when you phone him up, he's usually right away knows exactly what the symptoms are and can tell you right away how they should be treated and what they should be treated with.
There's not many people that I think you can say you can be business partners and co-workers and friends for 22 years, and I think that's a testament to his ability to get along with just about anybody.
As for thoughts on retirement,
if he'd have us, I would love him to stay another 25 years, but that might take a little bit of management.
I still love what I'm doing, and every day there is something different, and that's why I love getting up and coming here in the morning. But when you start getting a little bit older and you've been in practice that long, maybe it's time to just start slowing down a little bit.
Brian Lentz, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster Public School Division, in partnership with the city and Lloydminster in Motion, is showcasing signage that has been installed along the trail system surrounding College Park School. Highlighting walking paths, controlled crossings, and other linked areas is intended to promote both safety and an active lifestyle. Josh Ryan has more.
Now that Lloydminster residents are able to enjoy the outdoors, College Park School is encouraging students and their families to utilize the school's trail system as part of a safe travel planning project.
We have new signage up, we have new speed zones created, some four-way stops, some crosswalks that all came out of this project, which enables us to have safe and active lifestyles.
A series of surveys based on kids' lifestyle behaviors and the areas in the neighborhood led to collaborations with different groups working towards the same goal.
We had the RCMP, City Engineers Department, school representatives, parents, and in Motion, and we did a walkabout the neighborhood. Found out from our parent survey where they felt the areas were that were in need.
Many students are actively using the trail system for school sports and riding around on their bikes, skateboards, and scooters.
I enjoy using the paths because then by the end of the run I feel like I've actually gone somewhere instead of just running like laps or something. And it's nicer because it's not as crowded where if I was using a road or a sidewalk.
You can go to a certain area and you can do whatever you want. You can do tricks, you can just ride around. But you need a helmet and proper, protection.
The new signage is also intended to encourage parents to help their children learn about safety.
Taking your kids and walking with them and teaching them slow down, have a good look, knowing when kids are old enough to walk by themselves, and having the courage to recognize this is a safe place and I can do this.
And with other schools working on similar projects, this movement stands to benefit the city long term.
When someone's coming to Lloydminster, a lot of people don't think about the things that somebody new to the city might look for, like schools, like recreation, and like trail facilities and recreational ways to go out and spend an evening or a weekend with the family.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
Eugene Seguin has been raising money in his son's name since he lost the fight with cancer almost 4 years ago. And now he's on his way across Canada to do even more. Nick Nielsen reports.
A new facet to the Devon Seguin Memorial has been added this year as his father Eugene is driving across Canada right now to the eastern coast of Prince Edward Island to raise money for local families with sick children. The idea for the ride was inspired by a dream vacation his son had before he passed, and now Eugene is taking him with him.
I just got Devon here with me, and we're going to make her to the island and back.
To raise money, the Segins sold tickets with 15-minute time slots of when they think Eugene will return, and the person with the correct time slot wins 50% of the proceeds raised. Eugene is trying to make it back in 5 days, but his wife Michelle has her doubts.
His determination, absolutely. I think I have a few questions about his bike just because I've ridden with him enough times.
Eugene is making the ride alone, but did allow some of his friends to join him on the first leg of his journey to Saskatoon. One of those riders is Larry Filkowski, who says he couldn't miss this opportunity to join his friend on the start of his journey.
He's always been, I think, kind of one of the hidden pillars of this community, especially since he lost his son to cancer. Now he's all about kids that are in very serious trouble, and that's kind of what I'm all about too.
The Segins presented a check to a family before the bikes took off, and now Eugene is well on his way across the country. If you'd like to keep up with where he is, he'll be posting on the Devon Seguin Memorial Facebook page along the way. Now it's anyone's guess when Eugene will return to Lloydminster, but when he does, he will be coming into a community with loving and open arms. What is known is that this will be a ride that Eugene will always remember in memory of a man this community will never forget. Nick Nielsen, Newcap News.